Randy the Rutabaga and the Story of Easter Bunny Stew. Written by Beepa Amit. Illustrated by Beepa Amit. After a great adventure in Ireland with the Rutababies, Randy was ready for a relaxing weekend. Just then, Randy heard a familiar voice. "Hey, neighbor, mind if I sit with you for a while?" Randy looked up, and there was Carl the Carrot. Randy and Carl were good friends, and Randy said, "Sure, have a seat." Randy told Carl about his latest adventure with the leprechauns in Ireland. Whoa, that was some adventure. "Hey, do you remember the story Beepa Amit told us about his dad, the Easter Bunny, and rabbit stew?" Carl asked. Randy started to laugh as he thought about the story. "Yeah, if I remember right, Beepa Amit's grandfather and his father both told him how to catch the Easter Bunny and make rabbit stew." Great-great-grandfather Nels was born in Norway in 1890, a long time ago. It was before TVs, radios, or even electricity. He lived on a farm with his 6 brothers. In the spring, just before Easter, his parents told him to go hunt for the Easter Bunny so they could make rabbit stew. They were to look all through the forest for the Easter Bunny. They were each given a salt shaker. The trick was to sneak up on the bunny and sprinkle salt on his tail. If they could do that, then they could grab the bunny and throw him in the stew pot. Great-great-grandpa Nels and his brothers tried and tried, but were never able to catch that Easter Bunny. One day, he and his brothers all moved to the United States. There he met a beautiful girl, also from Norway, fell in love, and got married. A few years later, they had a little boy, Beepa's father, great-grandfather Bob. Grandpa Nels told Grandpa Bob about catching the Easter Bunny with the salt shaker. Grandpa Bob tried and tried, but he too could not catch that old Easter Bunny. Well, wouldn't you know it, Great-Grandpa Bob had a little boy too, Beepa Amit. That's Beepa when he was 5 years old. Beepa heard about the trick to catch the Easter Bunny, but he never found that bunny. Every year in springtime, Beepa would look for the Easter Bunny with a salt shaker in his hand. Like everyone else, Beepa never caught that bunny or even had rabbit stew. "Shh, I'm hunting rabbits." Carl and Randy had a good chuckle. Carl asked, "Is that how the story ends?" "Oh no," said Randy. "There's more. You see, Beepa Amit had 2 children, a girl and a boy. When they visited their grandfather Bob, he would tell them the story about how to catch the Easter Bunny and make rabbit stew. When they would visit Grandpa Bob at Easter time, they would look for that crazy Easter Bunny with the salt shaker. They never did find him, and that Easter Bunny is still out there somewhere." That's one of the Rutababies looking for the Easter Bunny. And do you know that crazy part of this whole story? That little boy and little girl grew up. They each fell in love with someone. They each had children of their own. I don't know if they know the story on how to catch the Easter Bunny with a salt shaker and make rabbit stew, but it's almost Easter now. Then Randy said, "Carl, you know who those children?" "I do," said Carl. "Yeah, you do? You know them as the Rutababies." "Oh, Easter Bunny, you will taste so good in rabbit stew." The end.